Hello, good evening. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to today's live stream. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming. Thank you for tuning in. May God bless you so much. Thank you. I can see Maureen Atieno has been here. Like done. Thank you for coming, Maureen Atieno. Demo Mwarabu. And Demo Mwarabu is laughing. I don't know what she's laughing. I guess it's the title or the title of the live stream. Demo Mwarabu. Maureen Atieno. Hello, hello, Maureen. Welcome, welcome to today's live stream. How was your day, Maureen? Margaret Odira. I see you're peeping, Margaret Odira. Nowadays, you like being in the bush. Lois Wonge, thank you for tuning in. Grace Marco, thank you for coming. Maureen Atieno says, how are you, host? How are you doing, host? I'm doing well. How are you doing? How are you doing, Maureen? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for coming. Welcome to today's live stream. My day has been fine. How about yours? Yeah, my day has been okay, Maureen. Thank you for asking that. And I hope all of you in the chat, you've been okay. Passport, my brother. Passport. Greetings from Thailand. Greetings. How you doing, my brother? I hope you're having a nice vacation over there. And we are waiting for the content from Thailand, my brother. Margaret, I know you're in the bush. Say hi to Passport. Moses. Grace Marco says hi. Maggie. AJ New Dimension. Hello, everyone. I'm good. Passport greetings. Yeah, I knew that you'll say hi to Passport. I hope you'll not be in the bush today, Margaret. And AJ New Dimension, welcome to today's live stream. I'm really grateful for today. Maureen Atieno says, hope you're good, Maggie. Thank you for the love hearts, Maureen Atieno. Hey, Maggie from Passport. Passport, you're waiting for the content from Thailand. AJ, hi. How is everything? From Maureen Atieno. Yeah, so Passport is saying hi from Thailand. He's my friend. He's on vacation. AJ, Aneni Machegni Mam. Oh, Warabu wa Pemba, Joanna kwa Vilemba. I see. Margaret and AJ. All right. I hope you've seen Maureen. I'm good. And how are you? That's from AJ to Maureen. Yeah, thank you for coming, guys. Thank you for coming. 7 million people watching. So I hope you've seen the title of today's live stream, Understanding Long Distance Relationship. Yeah, I know there are several types of relationships, especially in terms of dating. Did I was Kiluo fluent. Yeah. When I was in college, I had a Luo friend who was teaching me the language. But you know, every language when you start learning, you need to practice. Maggie, I knew huwezi kosa nyumba ya Dida. Fred! But of late, Fred, Maggie has been. She comes to my live stream, but she stays in the bush. I don't know why. Yeah, Fred, welcome, brother. Welcome. It's nice to see you here, Fred. Yeah, so I had this Luo friend who was teaching me how to speak in Luo. But you know, every language when you're learning, you need to practice. So it reached a point I had no one to talk to communicate with, so I forgot. But I know some of the words. Hit the like button, everyone, and support Dida's channel. Yeah, that's from Passport. Passport. Margaret, Fred, I'm here because Passport is around. Uh-huh. Margaret. So you are here because passport is around. You hear that, passport? So Margaret is here because you are around. Yeah. So we want to look at. So we have 15 likes. I hope you can see 15 likes on your end. On my end, I see 15 likes. Please like the live stream as you come in. But I love the support you give Dida Maggie. Wongo see your passports. Yeah, Maggie is here because of passports. You see, you can see passport is smiling. By the way, Fred, passport is my brother, my workmate, and my friend. Yeah. So I understand when Maggie says she's here because of passport. Uh-huh. Somewhere listening. Yeah, listen, AJ. Listen, AJ, and I know you are full of wisdom, AJ. Probably you know you have a lot of knowledge about long distance relationship. So just stay at the corner, and if you have any point that you know that you need to know about long distance relationship, just feel free to drop it. Yeah, we're here to help each other. Remember, guys, in my channel, I told you that I'm passionate about traveling. You can see passport is in Thailand. I wish that one day I'll be a traveling channel. Yeah, I didn't know passport is a content creator. Yeah, he is. He is, and he has amazing videos. If you want to see Dubai from his lenses, just go click that channel and you'll see content from Dubai, from Bahrain, from Turkey, from Thailand. Yeah, he's my workmate, my friend, and yeah, my brother. Fred, connect to passport, please. Now you know. Yes, now you know, Fred. Grace Mapu, thank you for the love hearts. Yeah, so Passport is a content creator and he has amazing videos. That's why I was telling him, because he's on vacation right now in Thailand, I was telling him that we're waiting for the content from Thailand. Maggie, okay, right away to that house. Yeah, okay. On host, going to shower. Oh, okay, it's okay, Maureen, you're going to shower. Make sure that unatakata. You come back clean. Batsway, greetings, brother. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming to my live stream. Welcome, and feel at home, feel at home, feel at home, feel at home. Yeah, so today we want to understand a bit of long distance relationship and you know, the way I told you that my passport, not my passport, but my brother passport. Yeah, so my channel is all about traveling. Quite fine. Thank you for coming, brother. Yeah, so I'm passionate about traveling, and in the future, once am monetized, I'll start traveling. But as at now, I'm trying to chase for my watch hours, and I'm doing my live streams 3 times in the week. So I'm doing my live streams on Tuesdays, Thursdays, PPT in long distance relationship. Yeah, so I'm doing my live streams three times in a week. That is on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So today being a Thursday, this is my second live stream this week. And what we do here is, because most of us are content creators and we want to grow in this space on YouTube. So on Tuesdays, we normally talk or discuss tips about YouTube on how we can grow as content creators, because I know most of us, we want to grow. We want to grow. We are small content creators, but one day we will make it in this space. Yeah, so on Tuesdays we normally discuss tips about YouTube. So if I do any research about any topic on YouTube, I normally come here and share with my community. And then on Thursdays, being a Kenyan, I am a Kenyan, but currently living and working in Kuwait. So I'm not in my country. So on Thursdays, we normally share tips on how to survive as as people working abroad. I know there are so many people who are working abroad, or maybe you are there, you haven't traveled, but maybe one of these fine days you'll find yourself in another country. So on Thursdays, we dedicate that day to discuss issues that affect people working abroad. And we've had different topics since we started, like the challenges that people working abroad face. And also we had another topic. What was the other topic? Yeah, we had so many topics, even to a point of sharing my experience here in Kuwait, having worked here in Kuwait for 4 years right now. Yeah, we normally do that on Thursdays. And in today's topic, understanding long distance relationship, Signature, good evening, thumbs up from UK. Signature, welcome, brother. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well in the UK. Welcome, welcome, welcome to today's live stream. It's nice to see you here, brother. Blessings to you. Yeah, so in the topic today, understanding long distance relationship, I know most of us are especially if you're working abroad. I know there are some who traveled abroad to work with their families, with their spouses, with their fiancés. But we have those who maybe you are dating back home and then now you had to part because you got this opportunity to work abroad. Now, what are the tips, or what are those things that someone needs to understand? Like maybe someone is there, wants to travel to another country to work over there, and maybe they are dating back home and they're trying to contemplate, or they're trying to think like, what will happen with my girlfriend or with my boyfriend now that I'm dating and I have to go to work in another country? Yeah, so we are here to understand the process, and maybe I hope this will not be the last topic, because this topic is very wide, like understanding the long distance relationships, and we have other stuff like the signs that that long distance relationship, if you are in a long distance relationship, that it will not work. So we cannot cover all that, the entire topic today. So we'll have the first segment of long distance relationship today, and then probably in the next Thursday we'll have part 2 of this. And if possible, if I get people who will be like experts or people who have a lot of knowledge about this topic, I'll bring them over so that they can share with us. And I'm really glad, because today I had tuned in to Jerry Kimani's live stream, and it was such like a coincidence, because today I had decided to discuss about long distance relationship, and Jerry Kimani was discussing relationships, though it was relationship in broad, like family relationship, like the way you relate with friends at work, it was that wide. But for me, I just wanted to focus on long distance relationship, especially in terms of dating, whether you are dating or you are married but you are not together with your partner. Yeah, how to go about it, and what are the stages. So today I'm just going to look at Signature, welcome from Margaret Odira and Grace Maku. Welcome, Signature. Yeah, so I know nowadays, because of social media, many people meet on these social media platforms and they start dating. So we have nowadays, like we had a topic, I remember we had a topic covering online dating, if really online dating is working. And I gave my own opinion, like, okay, for some, online dating works for them, but for some, it doesn't work. So it's the same with long distance relationship. There are some people who prefer it's not like prefer, but when they find themselves in that position, like they have to part ways with their partners, they are good with that. Being one of them, I'm here, but I'm not here with my family. So I'm in a long distance relationship. But I know there are some people who, even when they get such opportunities, they will not leave their home country because they are scared of leaving their partners back home. You understand? Yeah, so some relationships start online, but some start like the close relationship whereby maybe you're at your working place, you meet someone, you vibe, you know, you fall in love, you start vibing, you date, and maybe you get into a relationship. Maybe in school, there are some of us who met in school, some meet in at church. Natecho V, thank you for coming, Natecho V, and thank you for coming with your main. Natecho V, passport is here. Have you said hi to passport? Signature is here. Birthway is here. Fred is also here. Yeah, and our sisters Grace, Margaret Odira, Maureen Atieno. So welcome, guys. I can see 10 million people in the house. Thank you for coming, those in the chat and those in the bush. I know we have those people who like being in the bush. So I really salute you, those in the bush. Thank you for coming. May God bless you so much. So we are discussing about long distance relationship, and in relationships, especially dating, I've said dating can start in like the close relationship whereby you meet someone face to face, whether you're working together, you stay at the same neighborhood, or you studied together, or you met at church or at the market. That is called close relationship. Service Hot Kitchen, blessings all. Welcome, Service. Welcome. Thank you for coming, Service. I really appreciate your support. Wow, I don't know if this is the brother or the sister, but welcome. Yeah, so we have the close relationship whereby you meet at a place where maybe you work together, you go to church together, to the market together, you study together, and then you get used to each other and you start vibing and then you start dating. But we have those who normally start dating online, maybe on Facebook, and you meet this person. Thank you, I appreciate you. You're welcome, Service. That is Service Hot Kitchen. Mrs. Service here. I knew. I knew that. Thank you for coming. Dear sis. Yeah, so there are those who normally meet like online, maybe on Facebook, or even here on YouTube. There are so many people who are dating because of meeting in these live streams. Yeah, welcome, Service. I'm really happy to see you here, my dear sis. Yeah, and Nate, are you here? Hi from Service. Yeah, so for those who meet online, I know for some they don't prefer this online thing because the online thing will lead to long distance relationship. Because remember the other time, Miss Jessie, Dina, Miss Jesse, welcome. Miss Jesse is from Uganda. Welcome, Miss Jesse. Nice to see you here. Blessings to you. I hope you had a nice day. We are discussing about long distance relationship, Miss Jesse. Miss Jesse, are you in a long distance relationship? Lil 16B Entertainment. Hey everyone. Hey Lil. Welcome, Lil. Thank you for coming. Miss Jesse, I hope you're still there. And those who are in long distance relationship, you can raise your hand. You can raise your hand if you are in a long distance relationship. Maybe you can give us tips. I'll share some of the tips that I know because I've been. Margaret says hello, Lil. Lois says hey to entertainment. Okay. Yeah, so I will share what I know about long distance relationship. because I have been in in a long distance relationship, not for 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, for a very long time. So I know some host. My ex is here. I won't expose myself. Miss Jason, who is your ex? Who is your ex? Who is your ex? Maybe we can try to help you resolve your differences. You know that X, the X word doesn't sound nice on you, Miss Jesse. Yeah, so if you're in a long distance relationship, you can share what you know. Yeah, you can share what you know, because for me, I know I've been in a long distance relationship and having worked in Kuwait for that time. Yeah, so I know I have a lot to share, but I know I'm not an expert in this field. I might say I've been in a long distance relationship, but whatever I know, maybe there's someone over there who knows more than I know. Yeah, so it's good if we. Boss service, yeah, the boss himself is here. Just gave you an extra banana, did a service. Thank you, the service boss. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Mhm. Yeah, long distance relationship requires a lot. Yes. But before you know what long distance relationship requires, you know there are stages. You need to understand the stages of a long distance relationship. And that is what I want us to look at, because for you to get yourself into a long distance relationship, there are stages that you're supposed to go through before you declare yourself to be in a long distance relationship. And then, as I've said, this will not be the end of this topic. I think this will be like part one of understanding long distance relationship. And then maybe probably next week on Thursday, we'll have the same topic, but we'll elaborate more, especially on what is required of you when you are in a long distance relationship. Right. Hello, Dida, the great. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Cooking. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate your presence here. Mhm. So, Cooking, you're also calling me Dida the Great, like Sinan. Thank you for coming, Cooking. Miss Jesse says, host, I'm happy to meet you. It was hard for me to find your channel, but I kept on waiting, watching you coming back to my channel. Finally, I got you. Thank God. Yeah, that's why I normally tell people, like when you meet in these live streams, we normally say, connect to each other, connect to each other. When you connect to someone, that should not be the end. One of these fine days when you are free, just go to to the channel notification, just check those people who connected to you and you connected back. Just go to their channel, watch their videos, make a comment, because we connect to so many people. Maybe you can connect to like 10 people or 20 people in a day. Sometimes we forget those people who we connect with. So it's good sometimes you go to the notification button, you check the people you connected with, and then just click the channel, watch their content. If they have videos, watch their videos and make a comment in there. Maybe they have forgotten about you, but once you make that nice comment, they will remember you. So I remember this is the second time, Miss Jessa, you are commenting about this, and I thought I should share it with my community, and I'm happy you expressed that, because I connected to Miss Jesse when she got to 1,000 subs, and then like 2 days after 2 days, she was doing a live stream. So it was 3 a.m. in the morning, because I normally wake up at 3 a.m. and I was going to work. So I decided to open my YouTube, and I saw Miss Jesse was live. Miss Jesse, I think these I didn't know. Oh, so I'm behind the chat. Huh? Hello, everyone in the chat from Cooking. It requires maturity, understanding, communication, patience, and most of it, trust. Yeah. So I hope you are taking notes for those who are in long distance relationship. And AJ says it requires maturity, patience, and most of it, trust. Yeah, so let me finish this story of Miss Jesse. So in the morning, I woke up and I saw Miss Jesse was live and Natecho V was there. So Miss Jesse was almost ending the live stream and she was like, I can't trade. So I think because I didn't follow the chat, I think Natecho V was there. She had tried to explain to her on how to raid, but it was difficult. So she was like, no, I will not raid, but don't tell Goga. And I popped in the morning. I said, you have to raid. And then she was like, oh, Dida, you're here, Dida. So that is the last time we connected with her. So I think it reached a point she wanted to come and view my content, but I guess she had a problem on identifying my name. Probably she knew I was Dida, or maybe she had forgotten the name. So she kept on searching, and she was not getting my channel. So one of these fine days, I just decided to revisit her channel. I watched her content and I commented, and that's how we get connected again. Yeah, so it's good. Even after connecting to each other, you make a point of supporting the people by visiting the channel and viewing their content. So Margaret says, they say long distance relationship works provided the four of you are loyal to each other. You get it? Four. Hey, AJ from Miss Jesse. AJ is laughing at Margaret's comment. Hello, Margaret, sister. How are you from cooking? Hey, Miss Jesse. Stella Safari. Stella. Hello, good evening here. Stella is here. Odera, hey, gorgeous from Miss Jesse. Kumbe tuko huku. That's Nan Musa. Welcome, Nan Musa, Wemeka. Good evening too from Lois Wonge, Christine Guma. Good evening all. That's my mom. Welcome, mom. I really appreciate your presence here. I didn't know. Good evening, mom. Stella, good evening, mom. Happy Margaret. At the four of who? Both service, hey, Miss Jesse. Margaret say, mouth, mom, Nan. That's Fred. Tarzan is a CB. Do you? Welcome, Tarzan, AJ, Maggie, Unanicheza. The community husband is here. Hey, service. Hey, Fred. Oh, Junior Duduzile. That's my South African name. Junior is my friend from South Africa. Welcome, Junior. Fred, nimewacha singles huko. Okay. Okay, Nan. In-law Junior, Boss Service is there. AJ Nango, Maber. Alice, hello Dida. Welcome Alice. Alice Junior, glad to hear. Hey, Nan Musa, hallelujah. Fred, are you ready to start long distance relationship with me? Fred, oh, Miss Jesse, you are dating Fred? Miss Jesse, Fred is a wrong number. That's a community husband. That's a community husband. Fred is a husband to everyone. So, Fred, Bear, AJ, been long, haven't seen you from Nan Musa. Yes, Miss Jesse, Alisewa, hello Alisewa, Nan, I was very busy. Yes, I've catch up with the chat. So I was saying, like, for us to understand long distance relationship, yes, Nan Musa, Fred is King Solomon. I don't know how many wives Fred has and concubines. Yeah, Fred is King Solomon. So Miss Jesse, I hope you're getting that. So before we understand a long distance relationship, the things that are entailed in a long distance relationship, I want us to look at the stages of a long distance relationship. Dida, when I was looking for you, I had a feeling you are a Uganda. I'm from Kenya. Fred, come pack your stuffs and go to Jesse. Aya, Margaret is there. Miss Jesse is there. I don't deny Nan. I'm King Solomon. Yeah, he knows that. Yeah, okay. So you thought I was from Uganda, and there are people here who think I am a Luo. They think I'm a Luo, but I'm not. And Maria is not yet here, but the other day she made fun of me. She was like, Dida, do you have another color? Wow. So now I think we'll be out mpaka Sunday. Okay. Do you always do like Dida? Yes, yes, yes. Boss service. Not always. I go live three days in a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Yeah, because of my tight work schedule, I cannot do live streams every day, and also I need to support other people. That's why I just dedicated those 3 days, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Not Fridays, but Saturdays, so that I can do my live streams. And what I was telling people here about service is that on Tuesdays, we normally look at YouTube tips because we are content creators and we want to grow. So whatever I research on, maybe there's something that I've made a research on about YouTube, I come here, okay, I only came across you today. Oh, okay. Yeah. So on Tuesdays, we normally share tips about YouTube. And then on Thursdays, like today, we normally share general knowledge surrounding the people who are working abroad. Though I know, like today's topic, understanding long distance relationship, you can be in the same country, but maybe as partners you live in different towns in the same country. That is also long distance relationship. But anything that surround the people who work abroad or who stay or who are living abroad, we normally discuss that on Thursdays. Like the other day, we were talking about the challenges that people face when are working abroad. And then on Saturdays, it's normally a connect Saturday whereby we come, we connect to each other, have fun, and as well as wind down because of the busy week. So on Saturdays, it's normally just having fun and connecting to each other. Yeah. Okay. Hosanna, Hosanna. I can see Hosanna is in the house. Bless up yourself, bro. Blessings, Hosanna. Marlon, my brother, welcome, welcome. AJ, hey, Hosanna. Tell us the trick you are using to trap the women, King Solomon. Yes, Fred, you have to tell us. Host, we are not yet in love. I'm just asking Fred, just sending my request. Okay. So we were just telling you also to know where you're sending the request. Okay, I only came across you today. AJ noted. Miss Jesse has accepted. AJ jokes yawa. Margaret, I think he is interested in you, Fred. All right. Marlon, Fresh Vlogs, Hugs from Hosanna, Fred, Namapo, Kyonchitolu. Okay. Yeah, so the first stage, Dida host is the time over there. Yeah, we are in the same. It's now 8. It's now 13 minutes past 8. We are in the same time zone with Kenya. So it's the same time as Kenya. 13 minutes past 8. All right. So before you declare yourself being Milo, welcome. Milo, welcome. Hi. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to today's live stream, Milo. Where are you watching me from, Milo? Yeah, so before you declare yourself being in a long distance relationship, you have to undergo certain stages before you get to a long distance relationship. And the first stage is decision. Odira Luo is an international brand. Yeah, I know. Oh, Milo is from Switzerland. All right. Welcome, Milo. I am Dida Safari. I'm from Kenya, but currently living and working in Kuwait. So welcome to today's live stream, Milo. It's nice to see you here. Dida Goga! Welcome, brother Goga. Welcome. It's nice to see you here. Welcome. I hope you had a nice day. That's our president. Thank you. You're welcome, Milo. That's our president, Goga. If you're not connected to Goga, please, what are you waiting for? Please connect to Goga. Where? The grow boy child, huh? The grow boy child is shining. Am I shining? Yeah. Thank you, Goga. And yesterday we had a very nice time. Mr. President Goga. All right. I did. Thanks for asking. All right. Goga, bless up yourself from Hosanna. Yeah, Goga, yesterday we had a very nice time. Yeah, I really learned a lot. Actually, I was having a very hard time to type because I had a book. I wish I brought the book. I could show you the notes that I made from yesterday's live stream. Yeah. And, because I was exhausted from work, and I was to wake up very early. Marlon Blessings, my ambassador. Yes, I was to wake up very early in the morning, 3 a.m. Yeah, so I slept with my phone on my hand. The time when did yesterday I won a giveaway at Goga's Live. I thought you should know. Now I know. Now I know. Imagine when you started the giveaway. It's when I fell asleep. I fell asleep. Huh? Yeah, but I'm glad that Margaret, you won the giveaway. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. And then I came from work and I saw Grace Maku. She had rewatched the live stream that I did with Goga when I co-hosted the Sunday service, and she had made 2 comments over there, and 1 comment was for you, Goga. In the live stream that we did. We multi-streamed together at the Sunday service. Grace Maku left 2 comments, and the second comment was for you. All right, Maggie, you made me lose the game. Yeah, so going forward, I was saying, like, understanding Jesse the VP. Oh, Jesse is the vice president. All right. So understanding Fred, will you talk about it? Yeah, so for us to understand long distance relationship, we need to know the stages that we need to go through before you declare yourself being in a long distance relationship. And the first stage we've said is decision. It's decision, yeah? Because I've said the way people meet in relationships, you can meet in a close-up or in a close relationship, whereby maybe you stay at the same time, at the same place, whether you're working at the same place, maybe you go to work together, or you go to church together, or in the gym together, like you meet face to face, and you love this person, and then you start vibing. Akinan, Maggie, and Nichekelea, nikatoka bure. Gulshan Food Secret, welcome Gulshan. Dada Gulshan is from Pakistan. Welcome Gulshan, my dear sister. Yeah, when Goga made an appearance, you forget your topic. Yeah. That's the president. You know, service. Goga, bye. How are you? Yeah, Goga bro from Dada Gulshan. Yeah, boss service. You know, Goga is the president. Even when yesterday he was sharing about who was that person? The one who is selling stuff at the seashore. Yeah, she says sometimes maybe she's selling stuff, and then when Goga shows up there, she stops everything. Yeah, that's the president. You know what happens in Africa? What happens in Africa when I know Dida, that guy. Yeah. So when the president comes, even if maybe you had a certain function and you are done with all the programs and the president shows up, then the program has to start all over again. Yeah, that's Goga. Host, me and Goga, we are big brands. Imagine Mr. President and Vice President in the house. Okay. Fred, what did you do to Odira? She keeps rubbing your win in your face. Fred, pole, learn to type fast on, or Tuma emojis. My win is your win. Come on, Fred. Really? And where is Miss Jesse in that? Yeah, so let's go, guys. The first step is decision. Before boss service me, my topics change and I start blushing when someone comes. Yeah, so the first step is decision. You need to make a decision. You need to make a decision whether you met in school, at work, or anywhere that you met. When you want to get into a long distance relationship, and in long distance relationship happens when maybe you are together, maybe you met, you fell in love, and you have started dating, and then one of you maybe gets a job to travel to another country, or a far place from where you stay, maybe for a new job, a promotion, or studies, or maybe a conference. Some of these conferences, they take up to a month. Yeah. So in that month, when you are apart, you are in a long distance relationship. You know, there's so much that can happen within a month. So you have to make a decision. When you get that opportunity, Freshly Mwamburi inspired this topic. Yes. About Stella. And also, Goga, when I was at your service as the co-host, you know the questions that people used to ask me. So this was one of it. Like, you're in Kuwait, your family is at home. How do you juggle about work and your family? You know, yeah. I enjoyed the live. Well done, did a running now as I'm going live soon. It's okay, boss service. No, you know, boss service. Long distance relationship is a spiritual thing, not a normal thing. Oforokolo! That's my brother, my big brother, Oforokolo. Like that. Welcome. Oforokolo. Yeah, so Oforokolo says long distance relationship is a spiritual thing, not a normal thing. Okay, we are learning. Fred, stop forcing me to today. You blush over Beth. Oh, Beth, the Filipino, right? Now we know. Host, I need to learn from long distance relationship. I need to fix up things before things go wrong. Yeah, you learn. Yeah, you learn from what I know. I know, and we have people like Oforokolo has shared. Yeah, so just stay tuned, Miss Jesse, stay tuned. So the first thing is decision. When the two of you are dating and maybe an opportunity comes whereby one of the partners has to travel, you need to sit down and talk and make a decision. Kindly like as you join. Yes, like the live stream as you join. So the first thing is to make a decision. You will not make the decision by yourself or alone. You have to make this decision together. Yeah, that I'm going to work in Kuwait, like what I did. I'm going to work in Kuwait, and you should be open. You should be open to each other. Open communication is key, because the moment you are applying for that job, you need to consult each other. You agree that you are going to apply for that job. If it's an opportunity that has just come, regular visitation is a good thing. Yes, yeah, but overall, you know, there are people who work. Let's say, I don't know how regular is that regular you're talking about. Yeah, because there are people who travel, let's say they come to the Gulf countries or even in the US, and you have to stay there maybe until you finish your contract, 2 years. Maybe it's a job, and maybe the pay is not all that good that you can afford air ticket to go home after every month or every 6 months, you know. Yeah, but it's also
it's also part of it. As I've said, this is not only fixed to those people who are working abroad or they are staying in different countries, but you can also be in the same country but living in different towns. Yeah, so that applies. Regular visitation is very important, is key. Yeah, so the first thing is to make a decision. You have to make a decision, and the time that you're making the decision, you need to have an open communication. And when you decide that you are traveling or you are taking that opportunity, then it means the two of you have agreed that you will be committed to that relationship, even if you are staying apart. The second stage to long distance relationship is parting, because now you want to part ways. So after you make the decision, you will part ways. You will part ways. So this comes after making the decision, and before you part ways, I know, obvious, when you have a fixed date that you'll be traveling, you normally have this time that you'll be meeting, like you'll spend more time together so that you can make up with the time that you'll be away from each other, maybe weeks, months, years, yeah. So this is the time, like when you make the decision and then now you are parting ways. Yeah, that is the second stage, and then it gives way to the transition itself, whereby now the transition is the third stage. Mr. Safari, hi, Nancy wonders, is this Nancy Jinjoroge? You changed your name? Nancy wonders. Nancy, you keep on changing your names. You keep on changing your names. Nancy wonders. Welcome, Nancy. So the third stage is transition. Yeah. So this stage, taking notes. Thank you, Hosanna. Thank you, Hosanna. Yeah. And I hope, Miss Jessa, you're also taking notes, because I'm taking you through the stages to leading to long distance relationship. And I've said this live stream is the first, like this is the first part. Probably next week we'll have part 2. Whoa, usinipe jacket because I'm on and off. It's okay, Nancy. Yeah. So maybe in the next one we'll learn more, because we want to understand this long distance relationship thing. So the first stage was decision. You make a decision to part ways. You need to agree to each other, because remember, you are going to be in a long distance relationship. You cannot just declare yourself, yeah, it's me, at least I'm comfortable with this name. It's okay. Yeah, so remember, you'll be in a long distance relationship, and you need to make a decision, because now here is an opportunity that has come to one of you, and you need to part ways. Before you part ways, you need to sit down. You have an open discussion. You talk to each other that there's this opportunity. I have to go, and I have to go for this period of time, so that the other partner will understand that you are going for a certain period of time, if it's 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 months or 1 year or 2 years. Because before you get to this kind of relationship, you need to be psychologically prepared. All right. So when you make the decision, then you part ways, whereby one of you will have to travel. So when you travel now, we come to stage 3, which is the transition. Okay, what are you transitioning in? Maybe you are used to stay together, to spend time together. Yeah, you are used to go to have dates together, maybe to go to the movie, do stuff together. And now you are in a different country, and you left your partner in your home country or in a different town. Now this is the transition. So during this transition, the transition will work. It will work well if you had Talk blog, welcome, like sir, welcome. If you can avoid it, avoid it totally. Long distance relationship, when not defined, I mean, how long are we going to be apart? It's a mental trauma kickstarter. Yes, yes, yes. Dida Korean Chacha. Today, my premier, please support, guys. Yeah, okay. Tok Tok Vlogs. Oh, this is Tok Tok, but his channel is Tak Tak. So, Tok Tok Vlog has a premier. He has dropped a link over there. You can click the link and go give him a like. Go give the live stream, the premier a like. Welcome, welcome, Tok Tok Blog. After 5 minutes. Okay, okay. Dida Korean Chacha Kenya. Hello, Korean brother. Tok Tok, I will be there. That's from Korean Chacha. Thank you for coming, Korean Chacha, my brother. Yeah. So as Oforokolo, what Oforokolo is saying is that if you not be open at the first stage, then long distance relationship will not work. You understand? Long distance relationship will not work. And this is different with those people who meet online, because now if you meet online, maybe on social media, you meet someone who is in a different country, already you are starting the relationship while you are in different countries. That is something different. But also at the first stage when you meet online, you need to be open to each other. Like I'm here, we've met, maybe I'm not dating, I'm open to dating, but you are not in my country. The things that you're supposed, Korean Chacha Kenya, I hope you are managing, keep good heart. All right. Thank you so much, Paul. You're welcome, brother Tok Tok Blog. All right. Stella Safari, thank you for the love hearts. Thank you for staying for staying here with me. Yeah. So when you meet, even when you when you are dating, like you met someone, like the online dating stuff, you need to be open to each other at the word go at the beginning. So it's the same thing with the long distance relationship. If you are open to each other at the beginning, before you make the decision, you have to make each other understand, like, I'm taking this opportunity, I'll be in this country, but this will be my boundaries. Like, I'll be dating you, or we are dating, I'll be there, but I'll be committed to this relationship, and this will be my boundaries. So when the other person, the other partner also understand, and you put clear picture of how the relationship will be, then that long distance relationship will work. But if you will not be open to each other at the beginning, I'm telling you, that will be just like what my brother Oforokolo is saying, is that will be the beginning of mental trauma, because you'll be fighting every day because of simple stuff that you didn't lay a firm foundation at the beginning. I hope we are together. All right. So that is the transition. All right. So when you transition, I know sometimes you get to the new country, you are so like, this is a new country, it's so different from your country, so you want to explore and learn more about the country. But if you laid a very firm foundation at the beginning, you will keep in touch with your partner back home. All right. So when you keep in touch, that's when we come to constant communication. Because when you communicate to your partner every time about updating them about the new country, about what you're going through, and also the other partner back home, they are updating you on what is going on over there. So you are in different countries. You are in different countries, but you find like it's more of you're still together, because you know what is going on your you know what is going on your partner on the other end. All right. Yeah. So that is the third stage. So the third stage, when you are transitioning, communication is key. Communication is key. And for you to communicate in the right way, Maria Diary, like 33. Please like the live stream as you come in. Thank you, Maria, for coming. Thank you for the like. I really appreciate your support. Maria, I talked about you before you came. The other day, you made a joke of me, like, Dida, uko na rangi nyingine ama ni hiyo? Like, do you have another color? You know, I didn't process that joke until when I ended the live stream. So I didn't process that joke, Maria, until when I ended the live stream. Then I was like, So Maria was telling me that I'm black. My skin pigmentation is too much dark, and I remember the other time when Victoria Mima was telling me that I'm a Jaluo. So mostly the Jaluos are very dark like me. And Miss Jessa here was saying, when I met you at the beginning, I thought maybe you're from Uganda. I think it's because of my color. Yeah, thank you, Maria, for coming. Thank you, Maria, for coming. Okay, so the fourth stage for you to get into a long distance relationship is realization. You know, at the beginning, it looks like a joke. Really, that was not me. It was someone else, although I also thought about it. It was you, Maria. It was you. It was you. I know. It was you. It was you, Maria. So you thought about it, huh? All right. Yeah, so the fourth stage, Maria, you just came in. We want to understand about long distance relationship, especially for the people who are living out of their countries, but they left their girlfriends, their boyfriend, their wives, their husband back home, their fiancés, such a thing. You know, before you declare, because sometimes you find people, they argue a lot, or maybe it's a relationship which was working when they were together in the country, but then when one of the partners left the country, you hear, oh, they are broke, so and so, they broke up. Why? Because these people were in love. They were, they were sharing stuff together. They were doing stuff together, and they look together. They look, they look nice together. And then, you look very handsome, like all original people. You are made in the image of the Most High. Thank you, Okorokolo. And Okorokolo, you made a joke of me the other day when I was streaming at the market. I like this community. So, Maria, don't feel offended for me putting that comment. Yeah, because we're here to have fun. So if you want to make fun of me, you can just do it. Yeah. So the other day, I was streaming at the market. Yeah, you know, when we are learning, sometimes you need to take this break so that you can process what you've learned, and then you proceed. So it's good also to take a break. So the other time when I was streaming at the market, I think Forokolo made a joke of me, and it was like someone brought such a topic like, because I showed no, it was the lady who wanted you to go for a safari. The one who said you look different from your DP. Seriously, so now I know. She's been here, Nancy Njoroge, but now she has changed her name to Nancy Wonders. Yeah. Thank you for that, Maria. Thank you for that. You know, the other time please, humans don't have colors, they have complexions. Yeah, I know. Oh, Andrea, jambo sana rafiki. Karibu Andrea. Andrea is my friend. Habari yako? Nzuri sana rafiki na yako. I'm here, darling Dida. Thank you, darling Nan Musa. Thank you so much. So Andrea is my friend from Italy. is my friend from Italy, but he understands a bit of Swahili. Thank you for coming. Karibu, 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 Andrea. Yeah. So for Apollo, you're saying, Dida, please, humans don't have colors. They have complexions. Yeah, I know, but you know, you get it. You get it. You get it. You get it. We are from Africa, my brother. Yeah, so the other time, who is this? As Menza. As Menza was, it's not As Menza, but Wanga was telling As Menza that, As Menza, you are my brother. You're my brother. And then As Menza was disowning Wanga, you know, and then As Menza said, oh, maybe she says I'm his brother because of the big nose, because Wanga has a big nose like I do. That's Menza and Wanga. And then the same joke came to me when I was at the market. I think it was of Orokolo, if I'm not mistaken. Nan is my cousin, special one for that matter. Yes. So I think it's of Orokolo who said, my amazing brother. I think someone gave me a compliment that I think I was smart and I look handsome. And Orokolo said, yeah, you know, I've forgotten the exact words, but it was like, when you smile, when we smile and our big noses, like those of us who have big noses, they make us look handsome. Yeah, so that was a compliment and a joke in it. You remember that of Farokolo, right? All right. So the fourth stage is realization. So I was saying, like, at the beginning, you normally think like it's a joke because, let's say, my example, when I was taking this opportunity to come to Kuwait, you know, things were not that good. Things were not that good. Like, we were going through a lot of stuff. You know, you don't have a job, you don't have enough. To provide for the family, you are thinking about your future, maybe in the next 2 or 3 years to come. That is what we were made of. Smiles make us look good. And the big nose, right? Yeah. And it's good to smile because life is short. And, you know, most of us will normally capitalize on the negatives. Maybe something small has happened to you and you keep on complaining. There's someone over there who is at the bed. They just wish they could walk. They just wish they could walk. For you, you are alive. You are in good health, so you have all the reasons to smile. Sometimes so sometimes life, you know, it gives us like there's this saying, like, when life gives you lemons, use those lemons to make lemonade with them. Yeah, so it's good to smile. It's good to smile. It's good to smile. And I'm glad that sometimes there are people who normally come here to just look at my smile. Dida, your smile, you see? Yes, it's good to smile. It's good to smile. We have all the reasons to smile. We have all the reasons to smile because sometimes maybe you are frustrated at work, or maybe there's things that they don't go as your plans or what you want. But the fact that you've woken up, you are alive, you can breathe in and out, and you can walk. That is one big reason for you to smile about. That is one big reason for you to smile about. Thank you for that, Maria. Yeah. So heading forward, realization. I was saying, like, at the beginning, when you get this opportunity, remember, maybe you are going through a stage in life where things are really tough, whereby now you need to travel abroad to get another job, and you have to part ways with your family. You have to part ways with your partner. You have to part ways with your spouse. It's kind of a thing, you know. So you have no option. But the good thing is that when you sit down and make the decision together, that long distance relationship will work. So when it comes to the realization, remember, now you don't have a choice, because maybe you're saying, like, if I go there and I'm very far away from my partner, what will happen? But now you don't have an option. You have to release your partner, like, go. Long relationship is one of the factors of broken relationship and marriages. Yes, yes, you are right. But if you set the right foundation at the beginning, the right foundation is set at the point where you make the decision. Because if maybe one of the partners doesn't want you, I meant long distances, yes. So if maybe one of the partners is objecting the fact that maybe you need to travel and you force yourself to go, that is the beginning of that breakup. But if you agree to each other and you make the decision together, like, oh, my love, things are tough here and we have to travel, or I have to travel, and here is an opportunity. Are you allowing me to go? Yes. If it's a yes, 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 then you have to set the boundaries together. Like, when I go there, what do we need to do? We need to do A, B, C, D. I'm leaving you behind here, or right here, back at home. This is what I'm expecting of you. If you do this, I will feel offended. If you do this, I'll feel okay. So please make sure that you behave and you conduct yourself in a decent way, in a respectful way, so that we can be committed to this relationship. So when you decide to go and you commit yourself to the relationship, then you'll uphold those boundaries that you set together with your partner. But if you will not have this discussion at the beginning, I'm telling you, it will not work. That's why I had come to point number 4, realization. Because now you don't have any option but to let your partner go. Maybe they have to go and study. Let's use this other example. It's a scholarship. They have to go and study abroad. Eddie Tricks Vlogs. Hello, hello, everyone. Eddie, welcome, my dear brother. It has been long. I hope you're okay. Eddie is my brother. He's a Kenyan brother from, is my brother from Qatar. Yeah, Qatar is working in Qatar. Thank you for coming, my dear brother. Blessings to you. So, when you are at a position whereby you think like there is no any option but to take that opportunity and part ways, leo utatupeleka wapi? Just hold on, Nan. Just hold on. So, because now you are at a position whereby you're in a position whereby, like, there is no option but to take that opportunity. Between the two of you, like, my love, you have to travel, you have to go. Maybe you're going to study, or you are going for a job, maybe in Kuwait, in Qatar, in UK, in USA, but so you are taking that decision. And then when you get there, after parting ways, and then you transition, when you get there now, there are those things that you used to do together, like going to the market, going to have coffee together, maybe travel together, eating together. Sit there at least 4 hours? Really? No. I can't stay here for 4 hours, man. I can't. I wish I could stay here for 4 hours to make those watch hours, but I'm already exhausted with work today. Yeah, and I have to come here and meet you, my YouTube community. Yeah, and also I need to rest, so I can't stay here for 4 hours, man. I guess that was a joke. All right. So when now you feel like I have to do a certain thing that you used to do with your partner, and then it now clicks into your head like, oh, she's not here, or he's not here, I'm alone. You come to that realization. So when you come to that realization stage, it's when now the foundation that you set at the beginning, communication will have to click in. Because if you won't communicate, then now you start filling that gap, because now you are in different countries and you agreed together that honey, babe, darling, I have to take this opportunity to go maybe to study or to work. And now you are happy because now you are traveling to another country. When you get there, you meet new people, you see new places, new stuff. So it will not click in your head that you left your partner back home or in another town or in another country. That is the transition time. But when now you start feeling like doing those stuff that you used to do together and you're not together, then it comes to your head that, oh, now you now realize that we are far from each other. So those things that you discussed at the beginning, at the first stage together, you start applying them at this stage, realization. Because when you realize that you are very far from your partner, you are starting to see that gap. And when you start to see that gap, like, oh, now my partner is very far from me. I want to go and have a cup of coffee. We used to go together. Or I want to cook. Now you're alone in the kitchen. You used to cook together. Or you want to eat. You find yourself, you are alone, eating alone, and you used to eat with them. Or maybe you want to visit a friend, or you want to go for a movie, and now you find yourself alone. So if you laid the right foundation at the beginning, yes, I'll be very far away from you, but I don't know what name this is. I can't read this language, but welcome, my dear sister. Hello, what's your name? I don't know. I don't know how to read this language, my dear sister, but welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you here. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for coming. God bless you so much. All right. Yeah. So when it reaches that point, thanks, dear. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. So when it reaches that, we are talking about long distance relationship. My name is Dimitra. Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? Dimitra? I'm from Greece. Wow, wow. Welcome, 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 welcome. And I'm a Kenyan living in Kuwait. I'm working here in Kuwait. It's nice to see you here, Dimitra from Greece. Thank you for your support. I hope you've liked the live stream. Like the live stream for me. We are trying to look at how to deal with long distance, understanding long distance relationship. Hello, host and all. The royal queen herself, Anne Mwaura. Welcome, welcome, my dear sister. Welcome, welcome. Please like the live stream as you come in. All right. So when you lay, if you lay the right, thank you. All right. Yeah. So if you lay the right foundation at the beginning, like, yes, dear, I'm going to travel abroad because of ABCD, but when I'm there, please, I will be committed to this relationship. Paul Francis, my dear brother, that's my workmate. Thank you for coming, brother. Thank you for coming, my brother. Thank you for your support. Anne Maura says, thanks, Royal Bro. All right. Hey, Anne from Grace Maku. And hey, Anne. Hello, Anne from Dimitra. Dimitra is my new friend from Greece. Thank you for coming, Dimitra. Here we really appreciate and like visitors. So feel at home. I know you're new here, but feel at home. This is your new home, away from home. So Paul Francis, my brother, Kaisahe, welcome, welcome, welcome. Paul Francis is my brother from India. He's here to support me. Thank you for coming, Paul Francis. All right. Grace, say hi to Dimitra. All right, that's from Stella Safari. Okay, so the realization part is where now things start to fall apart. If you didn't set the right foundation at the beginning, things will fall apart from this stage. I know I have my elder sister here and those who started before me. In high school, we had this novel, Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe, Dimitra, hi and welcome. Yes. Mhm. So Things Fall Apart from by Chinua Achebe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so if you didn't create the right foundation at the beginning, things will start to fall apart at the realization stage. Because now you realize this person is very far away from me, and you have this space. You know, your partner cannot see you. You feel like you are free to do anything. Yeah, because now you go to another country, you see other, if you are a man, you see other ladies, beautiful ladies more than your lady. If you are a woman, you see more handsome men more than your man. Yeah, but now if you lay the right foundation at the beginning, and you know that this is the realization part you are realizing. For me, later life, for me, later life distance. What do you mean, Nan? And thank you, sister. All right. What do you mean, Nan? Yeah. So even being apart from each other, that you've come now to realization, to your senses, because maybe if it's work, you've started working, you've started earning, and now you are starting to focus on the goals that you had. For me, I like distance relationship. Why? Why? Some of us, or rather, some people find themselves. Marco, thank you from Dimitra. Yeah, so some people find themselves in long distance relationship because of unavoidable circumstances. Maybe one, you don't have a job back home, and things have forced you to get a job abroad. Or number two, you've gotten a scholarship and someone is ready to sponsor you to study abroad, and maybe you are dating someone. So there is no way you can say no to that opportunity. You have to stay. You have to take the opportunity and study abroad. So you find yourself in a long distance relationship because of some unavoidable circumstances. But now you are saying for you, you like distance relationship. I know where you're heading to. Why? Why? Love you all, friends. We love you back. We love you right back, dear sister Dimitra. Goga can see you peeping. Distance is a bit risky. Yes, it's a bit risky, but it works when the two of you have laid the right foundation at the beginning. You discuss together. When you discuss together about the intention of one of you parting ways to travel to another country, and you set the boundaries together, like the things that you'll expect from the other end, and the things that the other partner will expect from you. So when you make that clear at the beginning, I know it's risky, but it will work. It will work. And another very important thing at the beginning, at the decision-making point stage, is your intention. Because now you are dating this person. You are dating this person. And now you have to part ways because of certain reasons. What was your intention? If your intention was right in this relationship, I'm telling you, see what the Queen wrote. Remember, it was my opinion and the second comment. What has the Queen said? Distance is a bit risky. Yes, 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 yes. Oforokolo says, it's Anne, the royal queen, say hello, the house dog barking in the palace. Yes, the house dog is here, barking in the palace. So did Safari see what the queen wrote? Remember, it was my opinion at the second comment. Yes, 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 yes. So your intentions should be right at the beginning, at the decision-making stage. And sometimes I fail to understand, because maybe you are dating this person. I know things happen, it's a bit risky, things happen, you find yourself in another country, and then now you start looking down at the person that you left back there, trying to compare her with other ladies or with other men, you know. But if your intentions were right, Oforokolo Royal King, I will, all right? Yeah, so if your intentions were right, like you are dating this person, or maybe you are married to this person, or maybe you have started a relationship with this person, and now it has reached a point whereby you have to part ways because of certain reasons. If your intentions were right and you make the decision together and you decide to be committed to this relationship, I'm telling you, you'll do whatever you can to make that relationship work. So when it comes to realization part, the realization part teaches us or teaches the partners to be independent. Independency, to be independent, because now you used to do stuff together, and right now you are far away from each other, right? So it teaches you to be independent. Number two, it teaches partners time management, because now you have to juggle between work. Maybe if you went to work, let's take my example. I'm here. I normally wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning. So I normally wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning. By 4 o'clock, I leave my accommodation and I start working at 5 o'clock. So my work is 5 to 5. All right. So my job is 5 to 5. But remember, I already have 2 hours at the beginning. I have to wake up at 3. I prepare myself. By 4 o'clock of 10 minutes to 4, I leave the apartment and I head to my place of work. There's so much that is happening in between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock up to the time that I get to work. So I normally start working at 5 o'clock, 5 to 5. And remember, I'm not allowed to, this is an example I'm giving. I know it's different from other people. Like my place of work, I'm not allowed to go with a smartphone. So already communication, if I want to communicate abroad, let's say I want to communicate back home, it will be a challenge. Sal, hello Dida. Special ability learning, how are you? Dida Safari, you are really intelligent. At Goga, see how this young man picked an ever controversial topic that will last all through his YouTube career, getting to non-conclusive results. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, brother Oforokolo. Yeah, you know, these are things that normally happen. They normally happen even for the people. Even you see that comment that Nan has commented about, like she likes long distance relationship. That is an entire topic of discussion, because apart from understanding long distance relationship, I know we have those who get into long distance relationship because of unavoidable circumstances, but we have those people like Nan, who enjoy long distance relationship, even if there's an opportunity for you to stay together, but you will choose to be apart. All right. So the realization part, you said it teaches partners to be independent. They're independent. It teaches time management. Like I was explaining my example that I wake up at 3 and I start working at 5 to 5, and then I have other 45 minutes back from work. So I normally come back at the apartment at let's say around 6 in the evening. So in time management now here, you have to manage your time at work. You manage your time because right now, I have to wake up early to go to work. Then I have a family back home. I have to talk to my family, the close family, and also relatives. I have friends that I have to catch up with. I have this YouTube channel that I have to run. Just now I came from work, but still I remembered I have a live stream. I have to come to this YouTube channel. I meet you, my community. So time management. So if I've set my let's say I've set I've scheduled my live stream at 9:30 in the evening. Then from work at 6 o'clock, I have some things to run, some errands to run. I have people that I have to call. I have to make a call back home, and still I have to come to this live stream. When I end the live stream, maybe it's around 10. Before I go to bed, maybe there's one or two people I need to support. So time management. Remember, I don't have a partner here, but I have all these stuff that I have to do, but still I have to know that I have a wife, or I have a girlfriend, or I have a mom, or I have a husband, something like that. It depends. Yeah, so it teaches partners time management, and also it teaches people communication, how you can improve in communication. Because why and how could one let go of love because of money or career? Why and how could one let go of love because of money or career? Why and how could one let go of love because of money or career? Yeah. Now I understand. Yeah, you cannot let go of love because of money and career. You have to know how to balance all those stuff. Yeah, you have to know how to balance. You have to know how to balance, because I'm sure there's no one who can let go of love because of money or career. Yeah, but I know, like the example I was giving, maybe when I took this opportunity to come here, things were really tough. Things were really tough back home. Things were not working, and I'm trying to look at my future. I just see, I don't see things working. So I had to take the opportunity to come here. Yeah, so that was trying to forge my life forward in terms of looking for money and advancing my career. But remember, you have someone that you love, so you have to know how to balance in between that. So as I was saying, it teaches independency, time management, as well as improving communication. Because when you're together, you see each other. Maybe when you're wrong, maybe you do something wrong, or you wrong the other partner. There's a way that you normally solve your issues. Sometimes I know there are people who they might even finish the entire day, they're not talking a day or two. But those who are believers, like you're told, when you are not in terms with someone, you should not let the sun go down before you solve your differences. But I know in relationship, there are people who normally go for days without talking. And some people normally sit down, they discuss and clear the matter up and start talking back. All right. But there are some, and I think one of these live stream, Jerry talked about this. There are some who solve their differences in bed. Maybe you are not talking all through the entire day, and then when you go to bed, you make it up in bed. Yeah. But now here you are very far apart from each other. Maybe your partner has done something that you feel is wrong back home, or maybe you are here and your partner back home, and she feels, or he feels, or they feel that you've done something wrong. Now you have to communicate via the phone. So communication is key. So it teaches partners to improve on communication. Let me try to catch up the chat. Oforokolo says, "It's either me or the job." Money can never buy the time lost, and when okra water does not help, no amount of Jerry Kimani's counseling will bring the juice back. Ofarogolo. So, which means Ofarogolo, for you, long distance relationship is a no, 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 no. Which means Ofarogolo, you have you are living with your family where you are. Yeah, I know this. This is true. There are some people who, you see what Nan has said. Nan has said she likes long distance relationship, but we have people like Oforokolo who long distance relationship is a no, 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 no. Yeah, but first of all, you need to understand your partner. Even as you take the first stage to make the decision that you want to travel, if you want to put yourself in a long distance relationship, you need to understand your partner, because some people I know they will behave when they're with you, but once you part ways, you take the second stage, parting ways, the third stage, transition, things will start falling apart from that stage. Yeah, so I know what Okorokolo is saying, because I know some partners are horrible. And how do you cope with the mismatch? AJ, that will be a topic for next week, Thursday. Yeah, but as I said, AJ, when you lay the right foundation at the beginning, understand your partner. When you understand your partner, then you'll make the right decision. And when you make the decision, you make it together. And as you make the decision together, lay the boundaries together, like what you expect of them and what they should expect from you. So when you lay the boundaries together, like, I don't expect you to do this, I don't expect you to do this, and you understand each other, even when you miss, even when you miss your partner, I'm telling you, there are so many avenues to try to help yourself if you miss your partner. Huh? But it depends with the boundaries that you've set together at the beginning. Because we have people, like the other day I was in, let me try to check the charts before I proceed. If I let go, then that is not love, it's lust. If you let go, then that is not love, it's like, yes, 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 yes. Yes, you are you are very right, Maria. Ofarokolo Dida, please do not make this a focus on any person. It's a general conversation, and many are suffering this distant thing right now. Yeah, yeah, I know, Ofarokolo. It's general. That's why I've said on Thursdays, I normally bring these topics which normally revolve around the people who are working abroad, because this one, it affects, I know, for me, because most of the topics that I bring over Apollo on Thursdays, they revolve around the people who are working abroad, because there are people who used to ask me so many questions, like even during the Goga's Sunday service, like, how do you cope up with this? Like, your family is back home, you're here, you know? So these are things that affect people who are living or working abroad. But I said long distance relationship, it can also happen in the same country. You might be in the same country but living in different towns. Yeah, maybe you cannot see each other in a day, or until maybe at the end of the week, then you can see your partner. These points, or these tips also, they apply on those people, and it revolves around everyone, because sometimes maybe you are living together as a husband and a wife, or as people who are dating, but one of these fine times you find yourself, maybe you've been invited to a conference in the US for a week. Huh? During that time, you are in a long distance relationship. So, yeah, I understand. Sometimes love go to do. Sometimes love got to do it. Avoid Avoid it if you can. Most other groups never delve much into such. It's mostly a problem that Africans, some other Asians face, e.g., typical European man or woman can travel anywhere in the world. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that because the Westerners, they travel they travel. Like here, we have contractors, people are contracting here. They came here, they left their families there, or sometimes even it's a family, this a couple, they are going for vacation, but the husband will go to this country, the wife will go to this country, and they don't have a problem with that. But I know with Africans, it's something really, really new, because it's not new per se, but most Africans, the way Oforokolo is putting it, most Africans and Asians, they normally go through a lot, because now we need to understand this. For you now to travel to another country, leaving your partner, you should be ready to stay apart. And most people normally have these doubts, like, if I travel to another country, maybe my partner will do A, B, C, D. Or if you travel, your partner back home might think, oh, if you go there, maybe you will do A, B, C, D. That's why Oforokolo says, if you think it cannot work for you, avoid it. That's why at the first stage of it, that you have to make a decision. If you have those doubts, you better don't take that opportunity. You better stay together. If it's to suffer, you suffer together. And I'm glad AJ Dimension says sometimes love got to do it. If you are really in love with this person and you know that your intentions are right, even when you are making the decision at the beginning, you lay the boundaries, the limits, or the extent up to which okay, I'm going there, I'll stay there for a year and then I will come. But I will not do ABCD, and I'm not expecting you to do ABCD. If you are in love, you'll be committed to that relationship and you'll try, even if you miss your partner. For me, what works for me, it might not work for another person. For me, communication is key. My family members can attest to this. For me, communication is key, because even at the beginning, it sounded like it was a bit difficult, but sometimes you need to be intentional. This is a very important thing. You need to be intentional. Like, maybe you have so many stuff to do, but you have to be intentional. Like, you know that I need to communicate with my partner. Do that communication. If you feel like maybe you are in the, we are human beings, especially for us men, maybe a lady passes through here and you see they have a very nice figure, they are good looking, or even they look at you suggestively. And at the back of your mind, you need to know that I left someone at home, or I'm here because of ABCD. If really you love that person, you need to be intentional. Even maybe if the mood, you like, because we are human beings, we are animals. Sometimes you find yourself, you're in the mood. That is the question that someone was asking here. How do you cope, and how do you cope up with the mismatch? Yeah. For me, if I miss my person, I'll call them. I will make a call. Communication. I can communicate even. And for me, I've been in a long distance relationship, not for only 4 years. Even before I came here, there's a time I was in a long distance relationship. So I know how to go about it. So what I know it works for me is communication. Because with communication, you'll express yourself. And when you express yourself, the one thing that you expect is a listening ear. someone to listen to you. And when they listen to you, you expect a positive feedback. Like your partner is supposed to be there for you. They're supposed to be there when you need them. They're supposed to be there to communicate to you, to talk to you, to give a listening ear, and to give a positive feedback. Um, let me see the charts. Oforokolo says, but this human rights violation is mostly on Africans and South Asians nationals. How can someone take a job where there is no immediate inclusion of spouse visa? Yeah, for real, Oforokolo. Because like here in Kuwait, like here in Kuwait, for you to bring your family, there's a certain limit. You know, this is a country with the highest currency, so the economy here, like things are very expensive. So for you to bring a family, starting with education, because if you bring your family here, maybe you have kids, they'll have to go to school. The education here is very, very expensive. So what they normally look at is like you're supposed to be earning a certain amount of money, like 500 KD and above. And remember, most of the people who come here with the jobs like security, cleaners, or these cashier jobs, they make less than that, 500 KD. Yeah, 500 KD. So it's kind of, they're telling you to come, but there is no entry for you to come with your family. So I understand that point where Korokolo says, but this human rights violation, this human rights violation is mostly on Africans and South Asian nationals. How can someone take a job where there is no immediate inclusion of spouse? Yeah, that's it. For me sometimes I think it's a human right violation, but I've said it, Oforokolo, if you're in a position that maybe you don't know what to do, you take that opportunity. That's why if your intentions were right, even the fact that you're leaving your partner behind to take this job, if your intentions were right and you really love this person, I'm telling you, you'll be committed to that relationship and it will work. It will work. It will work. Susan M16, hi Dida, hi. How are you doing? Hi everyone in the house. Welcome, Susan. Welcome. So we are at 1 hour 42 minutes. We are almost coming to an end. Let me go to the other point. Point number 5, or stage number 5, is jealousy. Jealousy. So point number 5 is jealousy. Yeah, because when you are apart from each other, sometimes you might do something, you might find yourself doing something which you think it's okay, but when your partner knows about it, you find them maybe they're offended. Or maybe if they're expecting you to be there to communicate with them, and then maybe I've made a call and the call didn't go through. Thanks, Dida. You're welcome, Susan. Feel at home. We are talking about long distance relationship. So yeah, the topic is so wide, but today we were just going through the stages that lead to long distance relationship before we go deep into that maybe in the next segment next week. And we said the stage number 1 is to do a decision, is to make a decision with your partner. When you make a decision, then the second step is to part ways. You'll part ways, and there are so many stuff that you have to do as you part ways. And then the third one is the transition. When you're transitioning, sometimes here partners stay in it's a stage of denial. Sometimes you are busy with work, but it's good when you stay in constant communication with your partner, so that you can update them on what is going on your end, as well as they update you on what is happening on their end. And then the fourth stage was realization. When you realize now, after now you've started your work or study or the thing that sent you to this foreign country or this place which is far away from your partner, you start realizing that you are far away from each other because of the things that you cannot do together, the things that you used to do together. So at that point now, if you laid a good foundation at the beginning, then you'll find yourself committed to this relationship. Yeah, but if maybe you didn't lay the right foundation, then you might start now thinking about maybe leaving your partner, or you see that gap. Maybe you want to have someone with you going out for a day, for dates, or a cup of coffee, something like that. Then you'll realize that some people, they start now looking for new girlfriends and new boyfriends. And now to balance between your partner back home and the new partner, it will reach a point whereby now you have to choose between the two, because now maybe you'll give more interest with the person that you are with because you are very close to each other, and the other partner back home will see the gap. Like maybe this person used to communicate to me, but now he's no longer communicating the way he used to. Then the other point now is jealousy. Jealousy will fall in. That was our point number 5. So, and jealousy is not a bad thing, because now when you are far away from each other, like if your partner calls you and you are not available, they'll feel jealousy, or maybe you don't have time for them. Maybe it's time you're supposed to communicate to each other, and at that time you are busy doing something else. Your partner will feel bad about that, and most of the time we call it jealousy, because this is a negative emotion. And we have so many negative emotions when it comes to long distance relationship, starting with frustration, because maybe you are frustrated, this person is very far away from you, maybe you want to communicate, there's a communication barrier, maybe network hitch. Another negative emotion, it can be anxiety and sadness. Maybe there's something that has happened between you and you are sad. But the negative emotion that tops the list is jealousy. So jealousy is not a bad thing, because what we normally say, or what people say, is that when someone is jealous about you, maybe I've called you or I've called my partner and I've seen that he's on another call or she's on another call. Sometimes you might start thinking, oh, maybe he's talking to another man, or maybe he's talking to another lady. You understand? You start feeling that negative emotion, like you are jealousy. Like down 37. Yeah, 37 likes, guys. Please like the live stream. We are almost coming to an end. So jealousy is not a bad thing, because sometimes when someone is jealous about you, it shows that they love you, but they should not overdo it. Yeah. So jealousy comes in, and when jealousy comes in, stage number 6 is doubt. You start doubting your partner, and this is the most difficult stage in long distance relationship, because the longer you don't communicate, because now maybe there's something that you've seen you didn't like, and you're jealousy about maybe you called your partner and you found them, they are in another call. When they come, because now you've started doubting at this stage number 6, when they come, you're supposed to communicate. You express your feelings, like I'm feeling bad, I feel jealousy because I called you, you're on another call, you didn't text me. That is an example. You didn't text me back to tell me who you're talking to, and now we are talking, maybe you didn't tell me who you're talking to. You see, when you express yourself, Normally in communication, because at point number four, which is realization, we said at this point, you need to communicate more. And when you communicate, you need a listening ear. And when if someone listens to you, at the end of it, you need a positive feedback. So at the same time, at point number six, when maybe you are doubting someone, you're jealous because of something that has happened, when you come back, you're supposed to communicate. When you communicate, you express yourself, express your feelings, and the other person who is involved is supposed to give a positive feedback. And when you agree to each other, then you'll go to point number seven, which is validation. And when you validate your love, then you'll be in a successful long distance relationship. But if when jealousy comes in and doubt is there, and this communication will not be smooth, wide road to growing apart, long distance relationship. Wide road to growing apart. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, so when these two stages, jealousy and doubt, comes in, and there's no smooth communication to understand, to make each other understand what is going on, then you will not reach that point of validation. And validation is the last point. Lady JTV, welcome, Lady JTV. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Yeah, so you are right, Oforokolo. Wide road to growing apart, long distance relationship. Yeah, but I'm telling you, there are people who have been in long distance relationship and it works for them. Yeah, and like the question that Goga asked me, because I'm one of them who's been in long distance relationship, not for the first time. I think this is the second time it happens to me. And because my intentions are right and my partner's intentions are right, it's working on us, but it doesn't mean that I'll be in this long distance relationship forever. That's why when Goga asked me, do you intend to stay there, or you're intending to go to another country or go back home? I said I'm not intending to stay here for long, because this is not my home, unless maybe I'm in a position to bring my family here. Yeah, because family comes first. Family comes first. And the more you stay apart, the more the road to growing apart, like what Oforokolo is saying, wide road to growing apart. Long distance relationship, it makes you grow apart, because there are so many things that maybe if you are together, you could be doing together, you could learn more of each other, but you can't, because you are apart from each other. Yeah, if you are in a relationship, it's good when you are together. But due to unavoidable circumstances, you might find yourself in a long distance relationship. But when you follow all these stages, when you go through all these stages, and you have good intention, you make the decision together. And when you make the decision together, lay the right foundation in the boundaries, understand each other, even when you will be apart from each other, but what you expect of each other when you're apart. And even the time you'll be there until when the time you come back, you need to understand each other. And then sometimes also you need to be intentional. I say being intentional in terms of communication, keeping time, being trustworthy, being honest. Be honest to your partner, because if you love this partner, there is no need for you to start lying, cheating. If you think this relationship will not work, it's better you part ways. It's better you part ways. But host, gonna run up until end. Yeah, I'm almost ending, Lady J, because now I'm at my last point, validation. So at validation, you have to have honest conversation, which will build trust and validation. At this point, validation point, when maybe someone has those doubts, or to avoid the doubts and more jealousy, you need to have honest conversation. You need to have honest conversation that will build trust and honesty. So failure to which it will end the relationship at stage number 6, which is doubt, because now someone is jealousy about you and they doubt you because maybe you've done ABCD. Yeah, if you will not have this honest conversation, I'm telling you, you will not get to the validation part. Yeah, Susan M16, hello from AJ. So you have to be open to each other, open this honest conversation. And this open conversation is a bit wide, because at some point, maybe you are in a conversation, you are communicating. Maybe your partner is back home, you are here, or you are in another country, you are conversing, you are talking on the phone. Sometimes you pass the limits, because now, remember, you are in love, you are partners, you are in a relationship, you are in love. Sometimes you are having these awful conversations, like you even take yourself to bed, and sometimes even you find yourself in the mood. It's good also. Union of two loved ones is a human right. Any job that doesn't provide for that is a criminal establishment and is supposed to be sued for damages in the world court. Yes, yes, yes. And we need to champion for this. We need to champion for this Oforokolo. We need to. Yeah. You are very right, Oforokolo. You are very right. Because now, try to imagine this is a job which has been, you've been offered a job opportunity. You are married, and maybe even during the application process, they ask you, are you married or not? You say that you are married and you are going there, and there is no any point that you can bring over your family with you. Yeah, so it's a violation. It's a human right violation. Thanks, Dida, for that nice topic. We are learning. Congratulations, Dad. Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, even Mom, I know you are learning. Even when Dad leaves home, goes there maybe for a conference or a seminar for a week or two, these tips apply all over, across the board, whether you are working abroad or you are staying together with your partner. But during that period of time that maybe you'll be apart from each other due to some reasons, yeah, you need to. These are the stages that maybe most of us are going through, and it's good to be open to each other. Yeah, have that open conversation, even at that point whereby maybe you've gone past, past the limit, to a point that maybe we've had a conversation and we've taken ourselves back memory, maybe of something that we used to do in bed, or maybe we had an outing together, and you find yourself like you've charged, you're in the mood. How do you deal with that? So there is a way that you should not find your own way to deal with such. You have to agree to each other. You have to talk and see how you go about that. And finally, when you get to the last point of validation, whereby now you know that this long distance relationship will work, because you've gone through all the stages up to the point whereby you had the doubts, and now you are open to have any conversation, and you've agreed that okay, it's okay, you can go over there, or you are there, and if you've seen something that you don't like on the other person, you are doubting them, or maybe there's something that you don't understand, and you are open to communicate, to make each other understand, then the last point, because you not stay there forever. Maybe if it's a job, you should have a target. Remember, if it's a place whereby maybe like the Western countries, whereby you can work there after 5 years, you can get permanent residency, and you can invite over your family, then that's okay. Make your partner understand that okay, I can work here, after a certain duration of time, I'll be able to invite you over. coming to work here, or I'm going to work here. This is our target. When we meet this target, I'll be back here and we continue with our life together. Or number three, maybe you have decided to work there for 10 years or 20 years. It depends on how you'll agree at the first stage. But the most important thing, as what Oforokolo has said it at the beginning, constant, is it Oforokolo or AJ? Constant visitation is Oforokolo, yes. Constant visitation is very important, because I know there's some people who normally travel abroad, let's say, to work, and they could sign a contract of 2 years, and you stay there for 2 years. So it's good for your partner to understand the duration of time that you'll stay there. So even if they are committing to this relationship, but they know what to expect. I'll commit myself to this relationship. I'll stay here alone for this duration of time. But by after 2 years, or after 1 year, or after 6 months, my partner will come back here. That one will help. But above all, summing it up, above all, constant communication is key, and being intentional. Because sometimes you get to a point, because maybe there's something that has happened and you argue, you have a misunderstanding, to a point whereby you feel like, why is this person behaving like this? And then you start having that thought of, maybe I should do away with this relationship, because maybe kwani unataka kufly mama. No, it's not necessarily that she wants to fly, but I was telling her that even for those who are staying together, there are times, let's say maybe brother Oforokolo, you are staying with your family wherever you are, but maybe there are times whereby there's an emergency back home in Africa and you can't travel with your family. You have to go over there maybe for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and you leave your family or your partner wherever you are. Already that is a long distance relationship, because there's so much that can happen at that time. Yeah, so it's good to understand, because this thing revolves around, it cuts across the board to so many people. Yeah, so constant communication is key. Communicate, and this communication should be open, should not be biased. Understand each other. When you understand each other, you'll communicate freely, and you communicate constantly, and then be intentional, because sometimes we get to positions whereby we are subjected to, nice topic, but nimelemewa bro, na kuachia simu. Hata usiniachie simu, I'm ending. Yeah, so kama umelemewa, you can just unless maybe you want to support someone else, because I'll make a raid. Yeah, you can leave the phone. It's okay, because I'll raid someone else. Yeah, but I'm ending. I'm doing my summary. Yeah, I know this is crazy like this. Yeah, so being intentional is whereby, like, maybe someone is there. Nanusa, thank you for staying tuned. Yeah, so that constant communication and open communication is key, as well as being intentional. Just be intentional. Like, I decided to be in this relationship, and at the beginning we decided together. So even if I'm seeing so many opportunities, or maybe I'm seeing nice ladies out here or nice men out here, but at the back of my mind, I know I have my partner back home, so I have to stay committed to that relationship. So constant communication, open communication, and being intentional. That is what I will sum up this AJ says Dida part 2. Yes, next Thursday, next week Thursday, we'll have part 2 of this. So I've come to the end of this live stream. Thank you for staying here with me. I still have 13 million people in the house. If you've not liked this live stream, please, at the top right hand corner, ma'am, if you're still here, ma'am, have you liked the live stream? At the top right hand corner, there are 3 dots. Just click the 3 dots and then you'll see a thumbs up button. Yeah. 20 nalo, 20 nalo. AJ, thank you. Thank you so much, AJ, for staying here with me. Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution. Brother Oforokolo, thank you for staying here with me. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. I know this will help some. I know this will help someone. Right? Yeah, so thank you so much for the 2 hours of your time, for being here with me, supporting my channel, supporting this live stream, and we'll have a part 2 of this discussion, and mostly in part 2 of this discussion we'll look at the signs, because sometimes maybe you'll be in a position, maybe you've decided to take a job for maybe 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, and then you go back, but in between that time something happens, you see some signs. So we look at the signs that you know that this long distance relationship will not work. Whether you met online, whether you are dating someone that you met online, or you are in a close relationship and then you had to part ways because of certain stuff for a duration of time, but in between you see some signs. So what are these signs that you know that this long distance relationship will not work? And if you see those signs, there are 2 things that you need to do. It's either you leave the relationship, number 2, you leave the job, you go back to your partner. Hi Dida the Great, Cine Reality. Welcome Cine. Hi everyone. How was your day? Yeah, my day was good, Cine. And nice to see you here. It has been a minute. Yeah, the other day I was asking about you. I was wondering if you are okay where you are, because we haven't met for a couple of days. So 2 days ago I came to cooking with Mouth's live stream, and I saw you had been pinned there, and I asked Cooking and she said you are okay. So it's nice to see you here, Sine. You are late but not late. It's nice, you better late than never. It's nice you've come here, at least I've known that you're okay. Yeah, we've come to the end of the live stream, and I hope unless if you were in the bush, Sine, but you can revisit this live stream. It's only 2 hours. That's why I normally don't want to go past 2 hours, because for 2 hours someone can decide to rewatch the entire live stream and learn or know whatever you were discussing. Yeah. And feel free to drop comments. Thanks Dida from AJ. You're welcome AJ. And feel free, because we might have been here for this live stream discussing about the stages to a long distance relationship, and then we'll come to look at the signs that will know that this long distance relationship will not work, and then maybe if we finish that, we can do something else, like the things that you are supposed to do to make it work. If we'll not be able to finish next week, we'll carry forward to the week after next week, so that we can cover the entire topic of long distance relationship. And feel free, maybe at the end of this live stream, maybe a point will come to your head. You can feel free to go to the comment section and drop your comment over there. This discussion doesn't end. When I see your comment in the comment section, I'll bring it over in the next live stream next week, Thursday. So thank you so much for coming. May God bless you. Blessings to you all. Blessings to your families. May God bless you all in your coming out, your going out, in your places of work, at your homes. May God expand your boundaries, bless you, give you good health for me, so that next time you come here to support me. desires of your hearts. Thank you for coming. Blessings, blessings, and blessings again and again. So, where are we going? Where are we going? I'm setting the raid. Okay, have a great day. Yeah, thank you, Sine. We've come to the end of the live stream. I'm setting a raid. You can feel free to suggest where you want to go. You can feel free to suggest where you want to go. Sometimes I normally decide, but most of the time I like you guys to decide where you want to go, who you want to support. So I'm setting the rate, guys. We are done with today's live stream. Probably to next week, if we have part 2 of this, if I get still on, Lady JTV is still on, thank you. Yeah, so if I get people who have more knowledge or experience in this, because I was discussing this basing on my experience, because I've been in a long distance relationship not once but twice. So those are the little tips that I could share with you. But if I get a panel or more people who can discuss more, and I'll be very glad even if Brother Oforokolo, you'll make it to the panel. Yeah, I know you can share a lot more on this. So guys, please, could you please suggest where you want to go? Where you want to go? I can see Andera, chill music to help you relax. This is a silent live stream. Chana Z, peaceful LS. This is a. Oh, we can go to support Nate. Nate is live. Nate is live. Nate is live. So guys, thank you for staying here with me. I've already set the rate. I've said we are going to Natecho V. Natecho V is so supportive. She supported me so much at the beginning of my live streams. She's the one who trained me how to use StreamYard. Even though right now I normally don't use StreamYard because StreamYard, when you go live with StreamYard and direct on YouTube, I tried, someone told me about that, but I tried to compare the live streams that I did with StreamYard and the live stream that I'm doing right now. I realized that the ones I did with StreamYard, I was getting less watch hours. And because I'm here still fighting for my watch hours, that's why I decided just to go straight to with YouTube, the YouTube tab. And so guys, because having said that about my WH, if you are free, please guys support me to run my playlist so that I can achieve my WH, my watch hours. So thank you so much for coming. May God bless you. We are going to Natecho V. So when you get there at Natecho V, we are going to write Dida Raid, two white hats, 2 blue hats. Yeah, so let's meet on the other side. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Kisses. Oh, Nan Musa, you're still here. Kisses to you, Nan Musa. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You're the one who taught me these kisses. All right. Bye. See you on the other side.